Good morning. I am going to start the stream off by restarting my iPad. That worked really well yesterday, so might as well do it at the start here before we get any lag spikes. But it's a wonderful Sunday morning. And I have like 150 hits still left at Balloon Sky, so we gotta grind today. Let's go. Get the music on, and then we'll get to the rating. Oh shoot, let me close my closet real fast. That thing is a mess. Don't want to have any skeletons leaking out during the stream. Alright. Let's get it going. Hello, Pilot Clash of Clans. Is Pilot Clash of Clans, are you like a YouTuber or something? That sounds like one of those OG Clash of Clans YouTubing names. Like Godson, COC. People would always place Clash of Clans at the end of their name. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright. How are we looking? Spike finished off that raid. And then, goodness gracious, this looks like a rough clan. Let's just quickly spam through some of these at the start. What's your body count? I'll assume you're asking how many enemies have I defeated in the clan capital with that question. Too many to count, Jack. Too many to count. Hey, Battles, he's here. Just for you, we'll turn around. Golden Core is a base that a lot of people just use graveyard spam against. You could go miners here, to be honest, but I just don't feel like putting that kind of effort. A lot of zaps on the outside. Good thing we have graveyards to pull them. Normally you want the hog gliders to pull the zaps, but I guess there was just so many that we couldn't get them. First quit there. Alright, yeah, the restarting strategy works a lot better. Stream feels a lot smoother. Doing a great job, brother. Thank you, Aditya. I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm assuming I did something good. Battles, the things I do for you. Don't say I don't love you. Oh wait, I just realized that sounded horrible. Let's forget I said that. Okay, Blue Lagoon. We'll just do a quick Sparky. I don't know if Miner Sam is a good idea. This looks kind of anti-miner-ish. I mean, making such informative videos, I see. Well, I haven't made videos in a while, but I do stream every week. But good thing you learned from the content, because not a lot of people learn much here. They're all figuring out what kind of degen crap to be typing in chat. If there is even one person in the stream that's learning something. That's more than I would expect. And there is a lot to learn in Clan Capital, to be honest. Even though it's an old game that never gets updates, I feel like it's way more complicated than Home Village. At least, way more complicated than Home Village back when I played at Town Hall 16 and below. 7 different districts, so many different viable strategies. Very well balanced at the competitive level. Clan Capital is the game for men. I won't forget this. That is scary coming from you, Battles. You remember everything. So I'm assuming in about 5 years when I'm ultra successful, and more is in every bookstore, every billboard in New York, you'll be here with the receipts. Honestly, I learned a shitload of stuff here. What kind of shitload? Is it related to CC or getting caught up on current events? This is actually very close to a one-shot. It's like a couple Sparky chains from being one, but this is just, it's too much. I haven't even stretched this morning. I'm not ready for any 750s. Yeah, this is a miserable clan. How many upgrades is this? How's this 2200 upgrades? These are piss low defenses. My family's just starting to wake up. Hopefully their sounds don't get picked up on. They talk so loud. I don't know what it is, but whenever my mom's on the phone, all of my friends, they always thought she was angry. Like she talks super loud on the phone, and so like whenever my friends were over and they could hear her, they'd be like, "Oh, is your mom super mad?" And I'm like, "Nah, that's just how she is." So hopefully she don't sound too mad down there. Everything, honestly, I didn't know who Epstein was before your streams. Are you for real? I thought the Epstein news last year was all around the world and just all across the internet. Or do you not follow the news or meme culture? Like that kind of dominated every single headline. Even people who would probably never talk about it on the Discord server, like people who are like in Netherlands or gosh knows where, they all knew about the files. Can you explain why you like CC more than Home Village? So, the reason I like CC better than Home Village is I like having a big base that you take down with multiple hits more than having one hit per base. Like back when I played Boom Beach, when it released, basically, I played it for like a year. I like the operations, like where you had your full clan hitting a base over and over until it went down. Yeah, I like that. But then that game kind of sucked other than that, so that I quit. But now that it's come to Clash of Clans and they've created a game mode that has a lot of different districts that people can build. So that's the other big difference between Boom Beach and Clash of Clans. Like those operations, those are preset districts, whereas Clash of Clans has got the... Let me first train up the army. Clash of Clans has the clan design the bases, so there's a lot more custom-made bases. So basically they made an idea that I liked and they just made it better. Which is all you need sometimes, really. Clan Capital is also the most well-balanced game mode. across all levels. Like casual players, they can just use 10 miners, or like Golem Force Quit like I just did, and they can achieve pretty good results. Whereas the competitive side is extremely well balanced for 2 shots. So overall, I think it's just a really well designed game mode, although it hasn't gotten updates in... When was GM released? That was the last major update. I think it was 3 years ago, or coming on 3 years ago. So yeah, that's the main problem with Clan Capital these days, but I think Supercell left it in a pretty good place to not get updates, although you would love to have updates. Every time they make a new Clan Capital update, it's like the most brain dead, brain rot strats ever that take over. I remember when Graveyard first released at 42 skeletons, or 39 was it? Yeah, that was disgusting. You could do anything with that spell, and it was better than anything else you could do in the game. And then they released the Clan Capital Miner, just when you thought it couldn't get worse. After doing one shot, Sen still says that game mode is balanced. Okay, listen. I'm talking about at the highest levels. But like, one shots are super well balanced too. Like, they are very hard to achieve in the raid weekend, unless it's like defaults, right? It's a perfectly well balanced game mode that everyone, their moms and their grandmas should be playing. It hones the reflexes. It hones the muscles of the mind. Oh, is CC getting a new thing in June update? So, Clan Capital is getting like a small update in June where now there's a treasury. So like, I'm at 35k gold on all of my raid alts, and now that's gonna go to a treasury, I think. I don't know what that treasury is for, but I'm assuming when there's a new update that introduces CH11, those golds that are in that treasury will go to the new update stuff. And then the other major change is that they have nerfed the Clan Capital bots. So the clans that were kind of getting griefed by the bots, taking all their spots, now if the bots join in anyone, basically an open clan during a raid weekend, they can't attack. So I think it's a good change for the general player base, although a lot of people in the competitive community are a little bit annoyed by it. Understandably so. I'm not saying that we break terms of service, definitely, but there's a lot of reasons why I think it's probably good for the game moving forward. But the main thing that we saw from this update is that by creating the treasury for max clans, they're implying that there might be a big CH11 update on the horizon. And if there's a big CH11 update on the horizon, we're gonna be so back. Sen will be back with his YouTube videos. Children will no longer be starving in poor nations. A warm glow is gonna filter from over the skies. It's gonna be beautiful. But we do need that CH11 update. Now that treasury will go into the void after CH11 comes. The purpose of the treasury is to give more reputation to players in max clans. Oh. Wait, it's about the levels? Oh. Lol. I see. I guess I misread that. Gosh darn it. What is my reputation even? Let me see. Level 100. Is level 100 the max? Or am I just... do I just happen to be level 100? Send Tony Biller's workshop. Okay, I'll be there after this first peak. That will be a Gracias Supercell moment. Wait, so you're telling me that COC can solve child hunger by making a new update? Not a new update, specifically a new clan capital update. Because think about it. Would you rather go hungry but have CH11 or be hungry without CH11? Think about it. I don't think that worked as well as it did in my head, but you know. All right, we can do some push-ups. That analogy, it didn't work. This wasn't really a 750, but let's get the push-ups rolling. Make sure that closet is closed. Don't want any skeletons popping out. This joke explains why Sen is still single. Ouch. Sen is single not because of his social awkwardness, not because he can't get any, but because he's too busy grinding as the #1 player. And as the #1 player, yeah, I don't know. I live a sad life, huh? Who does that with their giant bombs? I didn't do this skeleton part, so this doesn't count as mine. Alright, we'll do this and then 22 and then... Or 20 and then 22. Wait, what is the space? Jeez. Good gravy. I think you have to jump out Sparky topside. You probably want to frost like here. Or rage somewhere. Is frost or rage better? I think frost is a little bit better. Nah, we'll go rage. Barrel at the start. Bunch of giants, rams, split archers. Alright, I'll do this. It's gonna be hard base. Oh, we don't have a dragon. Is that fine? Oh, it's gonna be rough. I think I need the rage more than I need a frost. Alright, if there's traps up here, we're in trouble, by the way. Please don't be traps. Because we only have 6 barbs if these archers don't work. Sen, write in clan description, needs fast DM. NFGR Discord. Oh no. Listen, the Balloon Skies clan description, that is a sacred place. Not to be defiled by carnal desires. Oh, but I might spruce it up though, because that thing is pretty old. I don't even know what's there. How many people even check the clan capital leaderboard? Do people actually look there? If I put looking for spouse, am I just gonna get catfished? Alright, we will start with the barrel. And we want it to be a slow barrel so that it doesn't all pop out at once. And hopefully it doesn't break the, yeah, I do want it to get that sparky chain in order to splash the giants. And then we kill those giants very cleanly. We'll do a barb to tank for Sparky, because Sparky can actually kill most of those trash buildings on her own. The archer will take out that one rapid rocket, which I think is good for chains. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, we got the card kill though, which is what I really wanted. Oh no. Sparky is getting hit by the blast because of those triple giant bombs that screwed her. Ouch. 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 Okay, I think we got the dragon kill. That's good. Okay, very good first hit. Even though Blast Bow locked onto us, we were able to use the Rage spell to accelerate into the Blast Bow and get so many good chains. How many Teslas did we get? We got one Tesla here. We got both Teslas. Nyx got the ring. Yeah, that's crazy. How many times that the Spurs were up and then they just blew it. But honestly, good on them. Good on them. No one was expecting it, and they pulled it off. How are we looking here? I think you can frost all of it. No, you can't. You can't get the Inferno. But you can frost the Blast Bow, which is good enough. Maybe 3 wizards. Yeah, because this air defense, you can't use an Eye Dragon. We'll start with a frost here. Start Sparky on this giant cannon. It'll chain these 3 buildings. Barb to chip it down. Then Sparky will go here. Probably the cannon. Then another shot will finish up the rocket artillery. This is an isolated chain, but I think it's fine. And then we'll have a rage spell into this core here to try to finish up the Inferno Tower as fast as possible. I don't know if wizards are needed. We could like go with a barrel on the peak if we wanted. Yeah, I think a barrel hog makes more sense. Using 3 wizards on this random crap seems like a bad investment. We've killed all the defensive troops. Maybe a giant is fine. Yeah, I don't know how the Spurs so consistently blew all their leads. It was a tragedy. I know a coworker who was really into the Spurs this season. And he didn't come to work after game 4. He just stayed at home. But good thing that New York didn't win at home. Otherwise, that city would be in flames. If they won game 6 at home, it was Jover. Wait, Sparky was there first? Oh, that's annoying. Right here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, are you serious? Oh no, we had a Sun Rage. Oh no. Ram here. We lost all our Larrys because of bad luck too. Oh no, this is bad. Hog Rider stun. No. No. Please. Chat, I don't want to hear it. No! Ah! I think Sparky was dead by like 100 HP. Gosh darn it, it was so close. Oh, we screwed that up. Oh, we screwed that up bad. Come on. I played that first hit well, but that second hit was trash. That's the other reason I love Clan Capital. If you screw up one of your 2 hits, it's Jover. Sen, you heard that 2 CC Legends, Yo-Yo and Sente got addicted to Minecraft and Counter-Strike? You must appeal for banning of these games. They'll be back. They always come back. It's just a temporary addiction. But CC is eternal. Alright, let's go do some peeks in other clans. This looks like a horrible clan. Where did I plan to go? Send 20? I think so. It was very obvious because Knicks are more experienced and way better in the clutch. It was OKC versus Knicks. The results would have been different. I mean, the results shouldn't have been like this to begin with, right? Wait. Send 20 Builders Workshop. Oh no, they're giving me a Max Builders Workshop. It might be a push-ups day. Let's lock this in. People wanted to see Super Dragons yesterday. Well, this is an actual use for the Super Dragons. Oh no, dragon. Okay. If the air defense goes down too quickly, the dragon doesn't fly to the right. Ram here. And then a ram left once the spear goes down to pull the zap. One graveyard, 2 graveyards. Barrel, then another. Once the giant cannon gets 2 shots, wait like a second and then jump. Alright, looks like we're good there. Once the Larrys reach the cannon, then you can drop your archers. Ram on the bomb. What? Oh my gosh, that one Larry almost screwed me. That one Larry that came from the blast bow. The barrel strat is very sensitive to bombs and splash. But this here... OKC got a better perimeter defender, so they could have guarded Brunson better. I mean, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Spurs shoulda won too. At the end of the day, you gotta pull it off. How old is this method? It's on my YouTube. I think probably like 2 years at this point. But it's still fun to watch. 150 skeletons marching through. Sen, at what age did you start terrorizing young ass? I shouldn't have read that. I should have just saw who sent the message and then just didn't read it. That's my bad, guys. That won't happen again. Spurs lost because of lack of clutch experience. Is lack of clutch experience why you would blow a 29-point lead? I don't know if you can blame it all on that, but maybe partly. That's an NBA classic. After a team loses, you try to dissect every single possible reason why they lost. You start reading the signs and the stars. Oh my gosh, my family's so loud downstairs. Hopefully you guys can't hear. Alright, we're gonna go with a pretty standard approach here. We'll have a barrel for the top side, I think. But other than that, Frost here, Sparky right side, a couple of Rancid tank, and then... Ooh, we don't have many Rams, huh? Is this fine? I think it's fine. You don't need many Rams at all here. Let's go with this. Let's go. Next year playoffs gotta be crazy. Nuggets got zero chance to win anything from now. Maybe this is what they needed, Crops. You said you started following the NBA the year that the Nuggets won, and then you started to like them. What if you liking a team is why they lose? Have you thought about that ever? Like, if you start trashing on Jokic, oh, he can't defend, overrated, maybe then they'll start winning again. That might be the missing piece. Okay. I think Sparky's gonna go up towards the Crusher. I didn't even expect that. Oh wait, Giant opens up the wall. Uh-oh. Okay, Sparky doesn't go in, that's good. Oh no. Still got a tiny cough. Bro, this Sparky. Oh my gosh. Sparky. We can talk about this. Listen, if you're feeling like oh my gosh. Oh no. Alright, Sparky, you're on your own. I give up on you. Alright, we got a decent amount with Sparky. Not great. Bro, why does this keep happening? The Eye Dragon just abandons the Giant. But we have so many Rams it doesn't matter at this point. We did such a bad job with our Sparky that now we can get the Dragon kill. All part of the plan. Oh no. Wait. Okay. Yeah, this is not going great. I think you actually just rage up here towards the Inferno and Star Sparky up here. Like, this is exactly what I planned for with my with this rage. So this is all going to plan right here. We'll start Sparky on top of the Tesla. And then we'll just do a rage on the outside, basically, to speed up Sparky towards the Inferno Tower Rocket Artillery. And he comes back to win with a 56-point triple-double. Yeah, I think you're just the jinx, Crops. Any team you support, they're gonna turn ass real quick. So if you just stop believing, they'll be back. Do we want graveyards? Yeah, and then 3 wizards. Three wizards, graveyard, sounds like a plan. Don't need too many barbs. And let's go. W Rage. Bruh, YouTube ads now take 10 seconds to skip. Are you guys getting ads on this stream? I have monetization turned off. Coming from a guy who supports Russell Westbrook who got 0 rings. You know, winning isn't the best part about Russell Westbrook. It's not about ring culture when you're analyzing a player of his caliber. Like, you measure players like LeBron, like MJ, based on the number of rings they have, but a player like Russell Westbrook, his value doesn't come from what you can see on his fingers. It comes from the fact that, oh my gosh, he'll do some disgusting crap, and sometimes it works. And when it works one time, that justifies the 8 times it didn't work. Only people who know ball would understand what I'm talking about. It's like watching a master at work. You know those videos of people watching the best in their craft on YouTube and how they paint a masterpiece. That's Russell Westbrook when you see a stat line of 1 in 10 field goals made. Some people just can't appreciate that. Alright, barbs on the outside, clean it up. GG. Y'all watching ball, WC 2026. Do people call soccer ball? I'm saying soccer because I'm a cultured American. Do people call soccer ball? Like, when people say, do you know ball, do they also mean, do you know soccer football? Because I only know, like, the big names and I don't even know what they do. Like, I know Mbappe from World Cup. The previous one, of course, you know Messi, Ronaldo, but like I don't follow that sport at all. And the ticket prices are obscene. Alright, let's go over to send. I think it was 19 first and then 18. I rarely see players doing clan capital, and I'm a player who can get 40 to 45k from clan capital. I'm good, but not as a pro. But my clan fucks it up, and we only get around 1.3k medals. Yeah, so what you can do is you can join a clan that gets like 1.8k medals and just play there for the weekend. There's a lot of clans that'll just let you play there And then you can go back to your home village clan if you'd like. Alright, we got a double L here. Stop calling it football, it's rugby. Football and rugby are different though. Like rugby is for isn't like the ball softer in rugby or something? And like there's a couple of rule differences. I don't know the sport enough to really comment though. I just know that in America, rugby has a reputation for being the football for losers. This is 5 tiles apart, so you can't freeze that. So we freeze here. Let's try our best. Do you have some clans for 1.8k? Please recommend. They're probably on our Discord server. There's a lot. Pretty much any clan who's pushing on our Discord server is gonna get 1.8k. It's not too hard. Pink Frogs lets you do that? Yeah, Pink Frogs is a good one. They let anyone in. They even let Infinity play there. Which, if you know Infinity, oh my gosh, he should not be playing anywhere, but he plays at Pink Frogs. So that tells you all you need to know. Alright, now the dragon goes in the frost, and then we start. Oh gosh. Good thing it's frosted up, because... Alright. Got one ram left. Got some barbs. Pretty decent kill. Let's barb here. Will the clan in Discord server allow me to play? It's not just one clan in the Discord. We have like all of the competitive clan capital clans over there. So there's a lot that will get 1.8k. And Pink Frogs is probably the one to go for, because they are open to the public. 1.8k isn't actually difficult to achieve, it's just that, you know, a lot of people don't try enough. Oh, that was bad. Not good enough. I really wanted the rapid rocket, but you know, we dropped our barbs into some mortar shells, and then the blast bow came down on them. Decent first hit still, though. This is about as much as you need. But we'll probably have to use an archers on this rapid rocket. Barbs are still going. We already killed both Teslas, so... looking decent. You can apply for Balloon Skies, they'll let you get 1.9k medals. We don't actually get 1.9k at Balloon Skies. I think you have to defense farm to consistently get that. The ticket prices at the World Cup are American? Yeah. They're ridiculous. I don't even think it's because it's in America, I think it's just because there's a lot of rich people around the world who will flex their wealth to attend a game. Like the finals tickets, a good seat is now in the millions, which is absurd. Pain to watch. Like 3 hours of grown men kicking around balls. That is, that's not how I would spend 3 million, but they do them. Archers here on this rapid rocket. Do you need a giant? I don't know. I think 6 bars might be good enough. Can you share the clan tag? Balloon Skies isn't recruiting, he's joking around. He's just memeing. Balloon Skies only accepts the finest. Only the cream of the crop. Alright, the Giants got killed off of the Sparky Chain Splash. Alright, looking good. Wizards are gonna die to bombs. That's pretty normal. We got a Giant to tank for Sparky. Oh, they don't die. Nice. And then we can drop Barb to clean up over here. GG. FIFA banned water bottles so that people have to buy water from within the stadium. Yeah, stadium market prices are disgusting. Like, I've been going to baseball games lately with my office, like people from my work, and they're selling beers for like, which would normally be like $1 for like $15 in the stadium. The markup is nuts. And yeah, they know they have a monopoly and you have to buy it if you want to get water. Also, $3 million for a ticket. I think that's actually, I think I'm underselling it. I saw somewhere that a ticket was going for like $7 million for like front row seats. That rage placement looks sus. Alright, let's go to Sen 18 now. You're gonna have to send me an invite, Mr. Jack Scagnetti. Let's go to Balloon Skies a little bit. We'll play one account. We have a bunch of Scots in kilts in the city. They've taken over. Are there games in Boston? Yeah, that's cooked. Blaspo changes is really rough. Moved Blaspo is like the worst modification on Goblin Mines. Unfortunately. And you just go next. Just outside of Boston. Okay, I see. Is there a lot of tourism because of the World Cup, or... I know that there is some controversy about how some countries are having a hard time playing because of our immigration policies, but I don't know if that's just all noise. But I don't follow the World Cup. I don't follow soccer. I follow real men's sports like basketball. I also don't follow football. Like the American kind. I see, yeah. The idea of having the Olympics or the World Cup at your country is to increase tourism. This was a horrible heal. That is a Sen heal if I've ever seen one. Alright, let's not screw around too hard. And just do some graveyard hogging as well. This is how you can destroy every single Wizard Valley. This strat is broken versus this base. Oh no, bombs. Oh my gosh, oh no. Sen, I don't... What are you doing, sir? Alright, we're good. You don't want to let all your hogs get blown up by bombs. That's bad. So I was just showing you what not to do. And then we'll let the hogs go through. Are there any balloon skies boys around? So we can get through a couple of clans on stream? Or am I here grinding on my lonesome? Let's go to Send 18 now. Well, this is not friendly. Start on the right side. Bring a frost. Hope it works. It's gonna be a very hard base. You gotta go Sparky here. Golem doesn't work. Not those Infernos, the way they are. Bring a bunch of barbs. Yeah, deployment zone's a bit of a nuisance here as well. But we'll slowly kill those giants. And that's why we like Sparky here, because if we start on top of the giant cannons, we get a 4-building chain with the giant kill. Which is pretty good value. Oh, that zap hurts. I Hog Rider on the flank because that's a lone cannon that could potentially pull my Sparky. Oh no, that is not what you like to see. Why did I bring an Eye Dragon, chat? Oh, for this. He's a genius. Why did I bring this Eye Dragon? Wait. Do we get the rocket artillery kill? Oh, big. Okay, this is good. This is good. We got a frost down. You can Eye Dragon this right side, and then you can Eye Dragon the peak. Then you can you freeze both of these? How many tiles? 1, 2. Yeah, you can freeze both of these. Pretty easily. And then do you want a second frost or do you want to have graveyards topside? Second frost does make sense here. Like on here. But you could also just bring a graveyard to help clean up. You want to end on this dragon and not have to kill it. So that's going to be the plan. We did pull quite a few zaps too on that first hit. So we'll go with this. We'll drop a golem into this haste spell, he'll go down. We'll frost over here on this giant cannon too. A couple of rams to tank for the dragons, as well as open up some walls up ahead. I think we even want to have another ram. Let's go with this. Time is a concern, but because there's a lot of free buildings on the top side, I still feel good about this base. So the Tesla popped on this side. I don't think I pulled another one, so there's probably another Tesla on this side. We'll hold on our frost for a little bit. I will freeze over this cart here, though, before we get into the giant cannon range. Barb to sneak in for the spear thrower. I guess we gotta go now, because Golem's walking over here like a bimbo. Gotta drop another barb. Okay. Let's barb chip down the cart. It'll also tank for the golem. Okay, so the Tesla gets popped in God knows where. Let's get our rams going. Oh no. I think I blundered. I might have blundered this. Okay, I need to redirect this peak onto my golem. The eye dragon needs to live. Okay, good. If the eye dragon doesn't live, we time fail super hard here. No, 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 no. No. Okay. Oh my gosh, we have the power, but we might not have the time. We might not even have the power. Wait, that... Why, Golem, why? I needed to be a little bit slower on my eye dragon towards... We'll do an 11th for good luck. I needed to wait for the peak to lock on my golem, but he was taking too long. Oof. You know, that wasn't my fault. I blame the eye dragon. Okay, absolutely nothing we could have done, and we move on. This base is unpleasant. You golem, probably. I don't know how anything else works here. Can you go all the way around? No, not really. These buildings are 4 tiles from the edge, so you can't even open up the map towards the peak to get an early wizard bomb. You just have to go left here. And then hope you get the dragon kill with the golem. We'll see how far golem gets. This is the kind of base where you just golem and pray, and sometimes your prayer gets answered. Alright. Alright, that pulls a log. What's my type, by the way? My type is a big, gray, rocky dude. Or a beautiful Tesla on wheels. That's my type. We should have Frosty earlier. Oh no. Golem is gonna skip the dragon. I was afraid of this. Oh no. Well, he does kill both Teslas. But he's going straight to the Inferno. Bro, how do I start my Golem down here and he goes all the way around to get to the Inferno Tower as quickly as he can? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but like, come on. You do not. Oh, and then he gets locked onto instead of the Hog Riders, and then he doesn't walk outside of range. Bro, this is diabolical. This is diabolical what he does. He doesn't even get that last shot on the Inferno. This is rigged. This game is rigged. This game is rigged against skilled players. If he got that last shot on the Inferno, I would have forgiven him. But now he's sleeping on the sofa tonight. Why is it so dark? Do we need more lights in here? Or hold on, let me try something. Is this better? At least the Eye Dragon gets a couple of point defenses. Can't believe the Knicks won. That was not on my 2026 bingo card either. But sometimes life happens. Alright, let's probably barrel on this blast bow. Golem low. Oh my gosh, all the defensive troops are still alive. That's not good. Well, you definitely frost here, and you definitely frost on the dragon. You definitely Eye Dragon the enemy super. Barrel on top of this blast bow. Hog Rider on this Inferno. Maybe another Hog Rider. Alright, Golem. You let me down once. You let me down once, so just give me this one and we're good. Frost here, frost here. You're talking about the light? You thought it was about the gray dude? Isn't the Golem a guy? I assumed he was, not to be sexist here, but he seems like a gym bro, doesn't he? All right. Oh no. 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 Golem, why? Oh. We were so close. This is actually really, really close. What happened to my Larrys? Oh, they're just slowly chipping at the giant. If we got a little bit more on that first hit, if we got that Inferno Tower, I think we were good. No. No. Man, we were so close. Because the Golem can easily solo the peak if he has a little bit of HP. And then the multi-cannon with Frosted Up. It's not even a 750. He's right. Alright. We did this at Pink Frogs, though, so it's totally socially acceptable to fail here. You don't get shunned in Pink Frogs for failing, like you do in a good clan like Balloon Skies. You know what I mean? So we experiment here, and then we come over to Balloon Skies, and now we collect our Ws. Alright. Haste here. Yeah. Hopefully a Balloon Skies gentleman logs on, though. Because these bases are rough. I don't know why every time I start the stream, Balloon Skies gets the saddest matchmaking. When we aren't on stream, Balloon Skies is in business. Alright. Internet base? Yeah, it's an internet base, but like you can't miner spam this very easily. But now we can after this first hit. Let's see how fast we can get through this clan. This is the bad part of clan capital. If you get a clan you don't want to hit, you still gotta take down every single base. But yeah, from here we can just 10x force quit. I think Balloon Lagoon might have been one-shottable. Let me take a closer look at that one too. I glanced it for a second, but yeah, this one might be, although this is a hard base. I've hit this in the past, but not much success. Let's try going Sparky right side. I normally go Sparky in the front, but the front angle has been very awkward. Barrel here on this spear to tank. Giant to tank for Sparky at the start. Sparky, bunch of rams. Maybe a Hog Rider is good. I think this is the play. Let's see what works versus this base. Ram here. Ooh, very nice. Sparky doesn't get shot by that rocket artillery. Okay, like I said, we'll barrel over here. Trickle in some rams. 2 barbs after the log gets triggered. Ooh, nice. I think Sparky goes up towards the spear, which is an amazing chain. Okay, this is a really good entry. Alright, graveyard, graveyard. Barb, chip down this Inferno. We were a little bit sloppy on our tanking, but the entry itself felt really good. Let's barb chip down this Tesla. One more shot will finish up that rocket artillery. It's already low. Okay, we played this really well. Please, I deserve this. Please. That Inferno Tower is scary, though. Our Sparky can tank everything but that Inferno. I don't know how Sparky's not going to tank that Inferno. We have a Hog Rider. No, please. Please. Larry's. Don't let Sparky die. No. No. No! I don't want to hear it. No! It was so hard at the end. If we had like one more giant, we had him. Everyone was silent because I needed the quiet to lock in. But it wasn't enough. In the end, it didn't even matter. Alright, channel our energy for this one, although this one probably doesn't work. And people say Clan Capital isn't balanced. Oh, that's a slow Sparky, it's Jover. I have some Asian coworkers, they're loud too. Can you guys hear my mom and sister downstairs? I don't know why they have to talk so loud. Like, I can literally hear their conversation. If I ever have a family, I'm gonna make a rule where you can't be too loud. Because that is the most annoying part of having other people in the house. Like when you're trying to do something and then you just hear laughter or really loud talking in the room. Oh, darn it, that's app killed that barb. But if you hear like really loud talking while you're trying to focus, and I mean Clan Capital is it's a real man's game. You have to be fully focused at all times. What I'm really trying to say here is if I wasn't distracted by my family, we would have hit 6480 trophies at this point. Not to blame them, but like just saying, that's just I'm just stating facts here. Yeah, that's a real slow Sparky. Just kidding, I can't hear their talk. Yeah, they're speaking in Chinese. You wouldn't even be able to understand them anyways, even if you could hear them. They're talking about making you pay both water and electricity bills, lol. I already do that. Oh, I see what you mean. They're talking about how they're so thankful to have me in this household, paying $200 a month for the utility bills. That makes more sense. Thanks for translating, Jay Garrett. I didn't know you understood Chinese, but like you definitely do. You definitely understand the language at a deep level. And when I say Chinese, pretty much everyone refers to Mandarin. Like if you say Chinese, that equals Mandarin, and if you want to specify as like Cantonese, you would just say Cantonese. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's like 80% of China speaks just Mandarin. So I don't want you to finger wag me, no, technically this. Chinese is Mandarin. What a filial son I am. Every now and again, I think about the world without me. And I can't imagine how dark and gloomy a place like that would be. Where would my mother be if she didn't have me to pay the gargantuan electricity bills every single month? It makes me shudder to think. Where would Clan Capital be if Sen wasn't here either? With his beautiful Sparky and big booty golem each and every week. Not all hero wear capes. But you don't know Mandarin? So I don't speak it very well, but I can at least listen to it and converse back in English, which is what I've been doing all my life. Does anyone need a clan? I feel like most people on this stream probably have their clans at this point. But if anyone needs one, A. Shay Hari Haran. He's got the loadout. This is some facts. Finally this stream sides with me. This world would be a darker place without Sen. An emptier, sadder, sparky-less place. I think she said you put too much soy sauce in the rice, damn you. They're talking about how much they love me. How I'm a productive, contributing member to society. Oh, oh, you shouldn't have mentioned that. Oh, they're talking about how I'm #1 in Clan Capital. Listen, I already know that I don't like to talk about that too much, so, but like, they're really proud of me for that. They're exceptionally pleased at the honor I bring to the family with my Clan Capital titles. Glory to the Sen family. Barb here. Oh, what's that? You were the first one to discover the RC charge too? Oh, you shouldn't have, really. I don't like to talk about that one too much either. But yes, for those of you who don't know, I was the first person to do the RC charge long before it was cool. Not to brag here, but like, sometimes you just gotta acknowledge facts. And that's what the facts say. They say Asian parents are never satisfied with their children, but if you have Sen as a child, #1 in Clan Capital, discovered RC charge, uses Sparky each and every week, I mean, there's only so much you can ask from your children. At some point, you just have to have to pat them on the back. And I think I've reached that point where even my Asian parents and Asian family just have to look at me in awe. I'm that Asian who's better than you at that thing. Damn, Sen is going full schizo. Listen, that's not me saying that. That's my parents and my sister in Mandarin downstairs. You guys can't understand them, but I can. So I'm just translating what they're saying for you. And I think it's adding value to the stream, so that's why I'm making sure you guys know. Sen, learn your language. I do know my language. Now they're talking about how great my Graveyard Hogs is and how I never miss a rage, which is, it's true, but like, you don't have to go that far, really. Like, I already know that. Alright, Skeleton Park is next. We're gonna go Golem here. And just force quit. It's a good day. It's a good day. Good day to be alive. And then battles type 6-7 in the chat, and the day just gets ruined. That's how it goes sometimes. It do be like that. How many years did you need to get that far? You mean how many years did I need to get this far in Clan Capital? Well, I've been playing Clan Capital ever since the release. Like a month after the release. So when was that? 2022? 4 years now? In terms of like, if you want to get good at Clan Capital, you can probably get pretty good in a couple of months. Although I will say, there's a lot more to learn in Clan Capital than there is in Home Village. So if you want to get good at this game mode, not like Golem Force Quits or Minor Force Quits. Like this part, you can learn this in a week. But if you want to get good at like Sparky or competitive strats, there are 7 districts, and they can be built in a lot of different ways with a lot of different terrain mechanics that Clan Capital has a much higher learning curve than Home Village ever will, even though it has less troops and spells than Home Village. That's just my opinion, as someone who's played both game modes for a very long time. Which is why I like Clan Capital. It's the game mode for men. Home Village, Builder Base. Well, Home Village is for children, and Builder Base is for toddlers. Who's shouting? Welcome, Hope. My mom and my sister are talking downstairs about how proud of me they are. And like, I'm blushing here, but I also don't need them to glaze me so hard. I know how impressive my Clan Capital achievements are. They just can't help but be loud when they're talking about them though, which I understand. When you have the #1 Sparky player in your household, that's what you tell all the moms in the neighborhood. Do you get money or something for being that high? Well, you get respect from like 5 people on the Discord server. Which that counts for something. That counts for something. All right, that counts for something. What am I doing with my life? Alright, drop this heal down, drop this zap here. We go next. Miss one of the goblins. Did Sen say it's the gay mode for men? That's not what he said. That is, he said the game mode, not the gay mode. Although I understand that the big booty golem is very enticing, so I would understand that if he makes you swing that way. I didn't just say that. And anyone who's reporting on that is fake news. Alright, let's heal here. Let's heal here. I hear my dog sniffing outside my door. Do we want to let him in? Alright, let's just drink some water as the miners dig through. Sen, how high are you? Let me check. I'll get you an answer in about 5 seconds. Currently, I am 6452 trophies high. So I'm pretty up there right now. Few people have reached this level of high in their lifetime. Might need to tell my parents to calm down. Like they really are glazing me too much here. It's making me almost uncomfortable how much they're talking highly of me, which once again, having the #1 clan capital player in your household is something that would make an Asian parent satisfied that they had you, but of course it comes at a certain point where it's too much. Like they can chill out a little bit and it's fine. The dog made it up the stairs. He can climb the stairs. It's just that sometimes, or a lot of times, he just gets stuck on the last stair and then he starts barking for you to carry him up the last like two stair steps. But he absolutely can, and it looks like he has. But I'm not letting him inside. I don't think he's showered in like a week. He does not get to enter this sacred lair of the clan capital god. Heal miner. My dog is turning 17 though, next month. I feel like he's doing better than most 17-year-old dogs are at this time in his life. Like, he's still eating pretty well. He doesn't got some terminal disease or anything. He's doing pretty good. I think he's been blessed with good genes. Like, he's eaten chocolate in the past and he's been fine too. Like, my dog is unkillable. I guess they want you to move out. Let me listen in again. Now they're talking about how beautiful my Sparky attacks are, which I don't think that means they want me to move out. I think they want me to still be here so I can like radiate my Sparky talents onto them as well. So I think you are translating incorrectly, but I'm Chinese, so I know better than you about Chinese. But it's okay. You guys will learn Chinese by being on this stream. I'll teach you. So if you can hear them right now, they're talking about oh man. Sure, yeah, my Graveyard Hogs is pretty good, all things considered. You know, it's okay. You guys don't have to. They're glazing me a little bit too much here. All right, peek here. Oh, now they're talking about my capital peak hit rate. They're talking about how like my hit rate is 60%, which is way higher than everyone else's. Well, time to boost that hit rate even higher. I think Frost makes sense here. Or is Double Rage better? Man, this dragon is toxic though. You can't go from the bottom here. You have to go from the left or the right. Otherwise, you get flanked by 2 air defenses, and you could bring a barrel, but going in between both Inferno Towers is just bad. So we're gonna have to go Rage here, and then maybe another Rage. We'll get flanked by 2 Blast Bows instead, though. It's not great. The Dragon's super toxic. You can't really Frost. How much of a difference is using less troops? Does it get you more raid medals or trophies? Using less troops just gets you more bonus gold if you 3-star the base, but it doesn't actually really matter that much. I would say don't worry about it. This is gonna be rough. I think we just do a barrel here, to be honest. Barrel is probably okay. Man, they are really loud though. You guys will be able to make out what they're saying soon. And if you are able to make out what they're saying, I won't be able to lie to you about what they're saying. I mean, I haven't lied to you yet about what they're saying, but in case you do hear what they're actually saying, I just want you to know. Yeah, I haven't lied to you. No. Sen would never lie. Yeah, keep going about how proud you are of Sen. Alright, let's go with the ram here. That dragon kill is gonna be a killer, though. Man, we just spent all of our... Ouch. Rage here. We just spent all of our rams just to get that dragon kill, so it doesn't lock onto my Sparky. Okay. It was worth it in the end. In the end, it was worth it. We rage here, and we want to get the giant kill, by the way, so we're going to not drop our barbs yet. Now we'll drop them to hold them in place. Beautiful first hit. Now they're glazing how great this first hit was, which even I have to glaze it. 6,800 left. We start Sparky left side, and probably Frost on the bow peak, and then we're good. Do you start on the air defense? Or do you want to start on the multi-cannon? I think air defense makes more sense. And you want to drop on the right side of this wall so you get a better angle to this multi-cannon. This cart is interesting, but I don't think it's a problem. This wall is closed, so you can Eye Dragon over top, Hog Rider on the peak, and then Eye Dragon. Okay, let's go with this. Might want to have more giants. And this should be a wrap. Barb on the outside to get cleanup going. Ram to check for any more zaps. Sparky here. Just be careful about a giant cannon. If it kills your ram, it also kills all the barbs inside. So you always want to be careful about the giant cannon. Let's reach the second shot. Okay. Oh my goodness, double zap. At least it doesn't hit me. Wait, Tesla pops. Is that bad for me? I think it's okay. Did not expect those Teslas. Check for any zap traps before dropping the eye dragon. Think we're good. Ram here for some cleanup. Let's ram the tank. Those Teslas are really nasty. Carts inside the frost. We can giant to tank those Teslas at the end. Giant from an angle. You want to drop the giant away from the Sparky so it doesn't end up splashing you. Because the Tesla hits a main target and then it chains something that's close by. So I drop the giant away like that, and then we get the 2-shot. What clan is this again? Balloon Skies. Hopefully a good clan next. Please. Oh, that's not good. That is very not good. Balloon Skies has been having some weird matchmaking. Oh, can we at least one-shot this? Oh no. Sparky looks like Nami weapon from One Piece anime. I don't know what Nami's weapon looks like. But Sparky does have like a harpoon at the front. Which is piratey. Alright, let's lock in the miner spam. We can finish a clan like this very quickly because it's CH9 and the bases aren't one-shottable. Imagine if Supercell never released the miner. You would have to play out these bases from start to finish instead of just dropping miners and getting 86% in one attack. What would our world be without the super diggers? I just want you guys to think about it. There was a time where humanity didn't have access to 10x miners. How did those people even function? Were they even gaming? Mr. Falcon, we need you. Balloon Skies has a crap clan. We need your assistance. Pronto. That's what. That is right. The world without miners. Super what? The super diggers. It's not what you thought you heard. For those who don't know, where the Super Diggers comes from. It comes from a copy pasta. Basically, a random person was trying to join a Clan Capital clan a couple years back. War Snipers 2.3 for those who didn't know. And in his join request, it was something super super ridiculous sounding about how he uses the Super Diggers. And so that caught on. Super Diggers is crazy. Bro, how do you deal with this minion hive? That's gonna cook you. Alright, we're gonna have to spam a ton of barbs to kill this minion hive, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Unless you want to bring a heal spell. Or graveyards. Alright, you need a rage in the core. You need a bunch of rams. I'm either going a haste. Might go a haste. And a bunch of barbs. Haste looks okay. It's gonna be hard though. Thought you said the N-word. Nah. The diggers. I might pull up that join request one of these days. It was hilarious. Oh, we got zapped. Ouch. That's not good. Hopefully there's not another zap though. I like Clan Capital more than Builder Base, but I can't attack every single day. Yeah. That's the one downside. Oh no. No, 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 no. Alright. Let's zap here. We don't talk about this rage. Alright, how are we gonna deal with this? Five barbs here. We need to kill the hive. Please. Someone kill him. Giant. Can you do it? Man, that hive is cancer. Alright, we got him. We got him, boys. Think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Say an N-word that rhymes with diggers. Listen, I enjoy not being banned from YouTube. At least for now. That might change, but I think that's one of the fastest ways you can get banned. Wait, what happened when PewDiePie said it? Did he get temporarily banned? Because I know he's back. Alright, we got the GM. And we have Dawn Falcon in the house. The Dawn. Let's go 5 hogs, 3 rams. And just go next. Low-level barbarian camps, you can pretty much always just golem spam as well. Don Falcon, the man, the myth, the legend, he's back. DC, is this one-shottable? No. Balloon Sky is showing you guys how the #1 clan in the world plays. I would rather freeze the dragons than freeze the blast bow. The dragons are what deals the most damage on DC. Alright, we do this. Go next. Looks like my family's calmed down. They've run out of things to praise me for, which is pretty crazy to think about, that you could run out of stuff to praise Sen about, but then again, the English language only has so many words. Well, not English language, the Chinese language. English language too, though. I think you can just 10x. I'm not worried about the district hall, because 10 miners will blast through that thing. Heal, heal. And what is this? CH9. CH9s is almost always Golem or Sparky. I think in this case, Sparky's better when you have these in the front. And then we'll just rage early. So do this, this. Minions left. There's a lot of buildings on the outside that would be pretty good to get. And a Hog Rider. Alright, let's drop down Eye Dragon here. Frost for basically the second attack. First hit doesn't really matter. Where is that Eye Dragon going? He's going somewhere. Sap. And then we're just gonna rage this first shot into the cannon, because that'll make my chains a lot nicer. Did my Eye Dragon just get double zapped? Well, that's why we have the minions. I didn't bring any giants. That should be fine. Give the minions like 2 more seconds. Rage here. Oh, that's a sick rage. Didn't even know those Teslas were gonna pop there, but that makes it even better. Sparky's such a balanced troop. Wonderfully balanced. Oh, that's a 5-chainer. A 5-chainer. Alright. Now the chains kind of suck, but that's fine. We got what we came for. These bars will chip down the blast bow and tank the peak shell. So we'll take that. Barb chip down the mortar. Barb chip air bombs. And then we can do our hog rider on the right side. Holy send, we'll do some accounts at night. Need to set up my new device so I can fill up for my Chinese friends who will soon disappear after helping me for ages. Gotcha. Yeah, no worries about it. I've got most of it covered at Balloon Skies this week. So, just a couple accounts if you have them. If not, I'm slowly working through it after the stream. I think this is like raid 12. So do have quite a bit left, but we've made good progress. Let's not wait for those barbs. What raid are we on? Raid 13 actually. Balloon Skies 15 is next. We're going descending order. Man, I really want to do a Wizard Bomb, but if I do a Wizard Bomb, I have to go Graveyard Hogs. Is Sen trusted on Graveyard Hogs? I think he is. You know what? Yeah. This has to be Graveyard Hogs. Yeah, no matter what, Balloon Skies will finish, but whatever you can do to assist, any help is always appreciated. Think you need a pack of archers here. Another ram. Hog riders on either side. You can directly target both of the giant cannons, so maybe you don't want graveyards on top of them. Yeah, I think it's fine to not have the graveyards on them. Where is Spike? He's been helping out a lot. Kick is currently on leave. I say he's on leave like this is a job, but he's currently a seasonal worker, so he's not playing as much. I do plan to play a little bit more though, so it's fine. We'll make it happen. Worst case scenario, Balloon Skies used to be a solo clan. Alright. Let those archers die. Oh, that peak shell came down is annoying. Yeah, oh gosh. Okay, the wizards come back though. Thank goodness. We were fine anyways. Alright, nice. Send Graveyard Hogs is so back. So you saw there the wizards can't shoot over a gap. Like if there's a wall and then there's another tile, the wizards can't shoot over to hit the peak. So they were walking around in order to reach different buildings, which is really annoying. Do you ever feel burnt out? A little bit from time to time. But like I don't grind every single base super hard. Like I force quit so much that I'll just do it while I'm watching YouTube videos or what have you, and it's pretty chill. And what do you mean getting burnt out from Clan Capital? This is the real man's game mode. Is this? Ew. We might end off a little early today. This is putrid. Alright, let's do a Goblin Mines one shot. This is not fully maxed. Wait, a maxed Goblin Mines is 11,460. Where's that 5 bonus gold coming from? Oh, level 3 Haste Spell Factory is worth 5 gold less. I didn't know that. Alright, we'll do this. So the walls aren't maxed, and that level 3 Haste Spell Factory isn't maxed. This is a big difference from max GM. Wait, my deployment bar is so whack. Why did I train my troops like this? Also, this is like the slowest Sparky, oh no. We've taken so much damage. Hopefully it's okay. But man, Sparky, you need to hustle here a little bit faster to the next building. Bro. Wizard, you are not serious here. Okay, this is not going well. But at least the giant hitting the air defense and the wizard hitting the goblin thrower is the best interaction possible. So that went well for me. RNG always equalizes in the end. Barb here. Sparky is really low though. Okay. You need to time these barbs well. I think... Oh no, dog is crying. Dog is so sad. Alright, there's enough barbs to clear the district hall. Oh no, I'm doing GM one shot. I can't attend to your needs. Alright, we're good. We're good. We end the stream on a dub. Classic Send W. Classic Send W. And we're getting a little bit of a cough, so it's a good time. Woof woof. Sounds like a cat. There's also a cat in the house now. My sister brought home a cat who doesn't like me at all. I haven't done anything to the cat, but the cat always runs away. Alright. We'll call it here. Skeleton Park isn't default either. We'll work through this off stream. We've made good progress, gone through 3 pretty bad clans, but sometimes that's clan capital. We'll try to hit cap and then see where we end up at the end of the week. Wasn't asking you. Well, I don't plan to answer your devious question. Send cat reveal. Nah, the cat hates me. It runs away every time it sees me, which I understand. As the #1 clan capital player, 6452 trophies. I'm quite imposing, so that's why the cat has to. It basically is too afraid of my presence. Too enamored at my magnificence that it can only turn tail and run. Hello Panda, he just joined. Well, we'll be here next week, same times as ever. And the VOD will be here in about an hour or two. We had a very successful stream. My family was glazing me downstairs the entire time. Big W weekend. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Take care.